5.4 is called Mortar Graph. What is nice about 5.4 is that if you've already mastered 5.3, you're just building off of, you're just basically making different shapes outside of the boxes. So there's only a little bit more information. So what we're going to cover is tangent and cotangent, and then secant and cosecant. So also what you need to know for these graphs is there's no amplitude for them. So you'll never be asked for amplitude for these graphs. You shouldn't have to fill that in. There is a period and a phase shift and a vertical shift. So the only difference between the period, and this is a big difference, for tangent and cotangent of x, the period is pi over b instead of 2 pi over b. I'm going to put a box around that because a lot of people tend to get that problem wrong. So for tangent and cotangent, the period is pi over b. For secant and cosecant, it's the same as it was for sine and cosine, because they're evil twins. So for secant and cosecant, the period is still 2 pi over b. What you need to know about these is this. The way you graph them, so the boxes are changed in the same way. The only different thing is the shapes. So the difference, besides the period, is the shapes. So first I'm going to look at tangent. The other thing you need to know for tangent and cotangent is the period is pi over b, so that means there are 2 periods in one box. Because whereas this one's 2, this one is only 1. So if this one holds 1 period, this one's going to hold 2 periods. So I'm going to look at both tangent and cotangent at the same time. I'll draw the box, and then I'll draw the shapes. Tangent and cotangent, they are undefined at certain areas. And the box is just 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi, same as it is before. So it makes it nice because it's nothing new in that realm. Okay, so all of these tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant, they all are undefined at one point. When they're undefined, you draw in an asymptote. So I'm going to show you where those asymptotes are. So for tangent, the asymptote's at pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. For cotangent, it's at 0, pi, and 2 pi. And tangent and cotangent, they both look kind of like cubic functions, the graphs. The middle one goes like this, and then it goes like this. And this one goes up, and this one goes back. Since they follow each other, it's really like going like this.
You want to draw that?
Yeah, those should be in your box. For cotangent, it's the same thing, only it's flipped horizontally, so it goes like this and like this, and it doesn't cross the vertical asymptote.
So there's 2 of them.
Yeah, so when I said there were 2 periods in one box, that's what I meant. There's 2 of the exact same things in one box. In this case, in one box, there's one full one, and then there's a half on one side and a half on the other side. But I drew the extra so that you guys would understand outside of the box. It's like this. So it's not like a half, it's just the way the box is situated.